Excellent. I'll let Ularo know that we can start moving forward with our negotiations. Now, I think it's time to examine a different set of skills. Good. This next assignment could be a little more flexible than the others. Your next assignment is to find a security chief and use some creative thinking to obtain their security keycard. And when I say creative, I don't mean with a weapon. Either look the part and be persuasive, or be quick with your hands. A security chief isn't going to give the time of day to just anybody. A nice suit should do the trick. Or, who knows, some operatives are known to have a security guard uniform or two in their closet they can rely on. Just be careful. Getting caught could mean a mess, and cleanup isn't cheap. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be able to get that keycard without incident. Just remember, if anything does happen, it's up to you to bail yourself out.
Worded. The Borealis, you know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
pleasant
This is
change of
Jiro
scenery.
Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over now.
Hey, you need something?
You are next.
Get another nice day in paradise.
Not to be a downer, but this place is almost too perfect, right?
I got my eye on you. Something I can help you with. Sorry, but that's not the type of thing I can just hand over without proper authorization. Do you want to tell me what's going on? I'd check in with the officer who issued the temp card. Otherwise, I'd have to see the authorization form they signed off on. I thought I made myself clear. I'm not giving you my card. Maybe I can make an exception. I suppose you do look the part. Here's the card. Just make sure you give it back when you're done.
I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neon.
Hey there. Got that key card for me? I think of security the same way too, but don't let Dalton know I said that. Overall, not bad for a novice. I think you're ready to kick things up a notch, and your timing couldn't be better. We'll soon find out, won't we? This next assignment requires a bit more discretion for 2 reasons. First, you'll be dealing with high-level executives, and second, you'll be in the Astra Lounge here in Neon.
Discretion and the trade tower in Neon don't exactly go hand in hand.
If you haven't already heard the name Benjamin Bayou, you'd better get familiar. The man runs Neon and has ties to anything significant here, including Ryujin. The trade tower is his baby, and the Astra Lounge is the heart and soul. You do anything to scar that and make a scene, I guarantee it'll come back to haunt us. I thought that might spark interest. Our techs failed to uncover a potential deal between Infinity Ltd and Quantum Synergies. Your job is to make sure that deal fails. Infinity Ltd is one of our aspiring competitors. They have products in several similar fields, ships and neuroamps being the exception. Quantum Synergies specializes in ship operating software. We don't consider them a major competitor since their product line is so narrow. If the two are meeting to work out a contract, that tells us Infinity must be looking to get into the ship business. And we'd like to delay that, if we can. That's what we're hoping for. You'll be speaking with Quantum Synergy's Executive Director Zola Adisa and their Financial Manager Arthur Cruz. I'll be giving you a dossier on both. I strongly suggest you read them for talking points. Exactly. Those lines are most likely to sway Zola and Arthur away from Infinity, not to mention give them a gentle nudge in our direction. The Infinity Ltd rep is Nina Hart. I'll also be giving you an altered version of her presentation to swap out with the original. We've changed several figures, just enough to cause sufficient confusion throughout their meeting. If it's not on her person, it will be in the suite she has reserved. Suites are patrolled, so she'll believe it's secure. If you can't manage to get her room key or deal with the door itself, try Boone Morgan, the manager. Boone appreciates credits, if you know what I mean. Whenever executives are faced with numbers that don't properly match up, any faith they may have had will falter. Finally, I recommend dressing appropriately, so I've taken the liberty of having a suit made for you. We need absolute discretion on this one. I don't want any SSNN broadcasts about murder in the Astral Lounge. Got it? Just don't let that confidence give you a false sense of security. And remember, no incidents.
Can I help you?
Hamza kept pestering me about his damn missing slate. Like security's got time to track something like that down.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Dressed to impress. Here on business or just out to escape? Ah, same here. Nothing like a business trip paid in full, especially when there's good downtime. That would be Infinity Ltd. Risky, you say? By all means, enlighten me. is a word quantum synergy should never be associated with. I believed our team had thoroughly researched infinity, but your comment gives me pause. Their instability was cited as a pain point, but one we could deal with as long as we maintained control of all joint projects. However, upheaval always comes with its own series of issues, delays, morale, public perception, and Drexler has yet to prove he can provide the consistency that I would prefer. Perhaps it really is more than I'm willing to undertake. A surprising conversation, and one I would never expect from someone such as yourself. I suppose the old saying, never judge a book by its cover, is appropriate here. It seems I have quite a bit to reconsider now. So it looks like the pleasure aspect of my trip needs to be postponed. Thank you for the insight.
All these years, and Bayou hasn't let this place slip a single notch. The man knows how to run a business. Well, I take that as a compliment. Coming from someone as well-dressed as yourself. You either got great taste, or great connections. Maybe even both. Tell me, you don't happen to work for Infinity Ltd, do you? Got something against Infinity, I take it. I'd love to hear your reasons why. That's an awfully big claim to make. You'd have to have some inside details on their operation. However, it does match some of my own research that I've been conducting into their finances. Aren't you the resourceful one? That number tracks with the insider details I've been getting. Interesting. Look, it was nice meeting you, and I quite enjoyed our little talk. But it sounds like I need to take another look at some data before I head into this presentation of theirs. See you around, and maybe next time I'll be doing business with you.
people joke, say those Varun zealots worship a snake. But let me tell you, it ain't a snake. It's some kind of celestial being. They call it the Great Serpent. Is it real? Hell if I know. But they think it is, and that makes them dangerous.
You just stole that. Great. I'm traveling with a criminal.
Freeze! Neon's... Oh, you want to do this the hard way, huh?
You know that doesn't belong to you, right? If I were you, I'd put that back.
Yes? Well, out with it. I wouldn't normally bother with idle chatter, but that's such a ridiculous question. I'm going to gift you with a response. I don't own Neon. Neon is the property of Xenofresh Fisheries, of which I just happen to be the CEO and the major majority stakeholder. Now, if you'd care to take a moment to dissect that statement in your tiny little mind, I'm confident you'll discover the answer to your question. Not that it's any of your business, but yes, I'm the administrator of Neon. Actually, there are a lot of perks that come with the job. But do you want to know my favorite? One snap of my finger and people who ask too many questions get thrown off of the upper platform. I love that one. Are we done? Good.
Trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out. Wait, you're on the wanted list. Good. We don't need any more trouble today.
Pat, when you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to just...
Looks like you've got some fines to clear up. You're coming with us. We'll be taking any contraband and stolen property you have on you.
There's something I need to talk to you about. Can I help? pretty sure you weren't supposed to take that.
How'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm? That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job, and you look like someone who could use a great ship's cook. What do you say? Bummer. Who knew cooking was such an unmarketable skill? Maybe I could help out somewhere? Ah, fine. What's up?
You're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got one. But if you're here for something a little more exciting... Oh, no. Drugs are for street game. I like to call it an exquisitely crafted transcendent experience. Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie, the Aurora is a bit expensive. Of course. And what name is the suite under? One of our most respected patrons. In that case, I'm willing to issue a replacement for a modest fee. Perhaps it depends on your definition of what's reasonable in this situation. In my experience, the right offer is always worth waiting for. Hold on, I never said that was my final offer. This isn't getting us anywhere. We have strict policies to uphold. Well, in that case, I'm willing to give a discount on services rendered. Here's your key, and I hope you continue to enjoy your stay at the Astro Lounge.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got vandalized. We had a good laugh about the Rennick station.
Thanks for taking time to chat. I really need a friendly ear right about now. I received a message from Constellation, and it's given me a lot to think about. Not at all. It's just a list of requests, but when you read between the lines, it's obvious my absence is causing issues. You're not keeping me out here. I am. Just... Here, let me explain. Before I joined Constellation, I served for 8 years as the head of the Navigator Corps, until the UC decided to axe the department. Yeah, I suppose painful is an appropriate way to put it. You see, the top brass demanded press-worthy discoveries to justify the spending, and money was tight after the war. Shutdown was inevitable. At the end of the day, I was in charge, so the blame obviously fell on my shoulders. Oh, like hell I can't. You once told me that you favored the journey over the destination. So I'm hoping you'll understand what I'm trying to say. I failed because I was more concerned about exploring the stars than pushing a pencil. If I had fought harder, I'm convinced our division may have had a chance to prove its value. That's just it, though. Did I push too hard? Did they shut us down because I wasn't quietly sitting at my desk approving meaningless memos? We'll never know. Well, that brings us to this message now, doesn't it? Call it whatever you want. My drive, my initiative, my optimism. It's been my greatest strength and my worst nightmare. It elevates me to these positions of authority, but all I want to do is explore, not sit and make sure all the accounts are balanced. Yes, exactly. If it's obvious to you, imagine how obvious it is to someone like Barrett or Mateo. Oh, they must be itching to replace me by now. God damn it. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Oh, here you are trying to help me and I'm yelling at you. You have to understand. Once Aja retired, I lost the only person that gave a damn. Look, it's clear that you have feelings for me. It's just, I've never had time for this sort of thing in my life. Please, it's not you, it's me. I'm just not ready to get that close. I can't. Not now. But thank you for being there and listening. It helped. It really did.
You ever hear that one about the orphan and the bloodless?
Look at you. Beautiful. Unique. Original. Never look in the mirror and wish you could see another version. Have cuts, scrapes, and
Your day. Orders are unclear. We have not been able to track down.
Yep.
I just think I need to go all in.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Well, normally I wouldn't go in for that sort of thing, but Sieghart's given me no choice. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. Everyone has a choice. Some are simply more difficult than others. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable rules. Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around. Best deals in town. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Sigurd. He can be... Thanks for
Now,
stopping by
James,
our shop.
I don't want you to get upset.
Hey there, friend. Thirsty something? Of course you are.
Your dad's jumping in from where?
Paradiso.
Ah, customer.
I thought he was just being so
Yeah?
miserable.
You need something? If you're here for blend, I'm just...
No. I think he finally ran out of credits.
Browse all you like. Look, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got... As soon as word gets out, blend is back in stock. No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Blend is part of... Probably because it's got a special blend. And I'd love to be... Let's get one thing straight. The recipe for blend... If that's a letdown for you, then all... Probably because you can't buy it. It's got a special... Hey, if you're going to throw money at me, the primary ingredient in blend is Aurora. The rest is... there. Now that you're savvy to the main... For your information... Try some... Yeah, I'll see you later.
Ready to report? Well, that wasn't too bad, was it? Don't worry. We have people specifically focused on success probability. According to their reports, the combination of talking points plus the distribution